Todd, how did we lose control of the education system? As you know, it's something I'm obsessed about. I think it is the main cause of our destruction, the anti-Americanism we see running rampant in this society. But how did that happen? I mean, I went to public school, as everybody can probably tell when they hear me talk. I went to public school. I don't remember being taught in school how much America sucks. Maybe I was, and I just forgot.
Yeah, this actually started in the 1980s. I was in junior high school at the time, and look, I grew up in the southern states, so maybe it was not as prevalent as in some other areas around the country. But the issue is we took our eye off the ball. What was it Ronald Reagan said? American success, it doesn't start in the schoolhouse, it doesn't start in the state house, it starts at home around the kitchen table. That's where that's where we went wrong. So many moms and dads are focused on other things right now that they are not educating their kids about America. They're not explaining to their kids what the Constitution is all about or our founding fathers. And as a result of that, the teachers, the public schools are stepping into the gap and they're poisoning the minds of our kids. Jesse, just a few days ago, the University of Wisconsin, the Black Student Union, actually launched a drive to tear down a statue of Abraham Lincoln on their campus. Now, the issue was not that they acknowledged, Jesse, they acknowledged that he freed the slaves, but they said Abraham Lincoln, and this is their quote, Abraham Lincoln was not pro-black enough. Jesse, the man took a bullet to the back of the head. I mean, what else was he supposed to do?
Todd, I'm glad you brought that up because I'm going to say something people are going to get offended by, but it's still 100% true. Abraham Lincoln, St. Abe, he did want to free the slaves and then deport them all. Half these Confederate generals people are mad about didn't own slaves. Todd, why can't we just simply say history and historical figures are complicated? They're good and bad. You can either take the good and ignore the bad, but if we're just going to take the bad from one guy, then we have to only take the bad from everyone. It drives me crazy, this whitewashing of history by every side. Why can't we just acknowledge people are complicated?
You know, it's a terrific question, Jesse. And the fact of the matter is some of the most brilliant and successful people in world history were very complicated people with very spotted past. I mean, that's a reality. But to that point, the protesters, the Black Student Union, they also said another reason the statue of Lincoln had to come down, it was funded by people who were allegedly racist. So now the question is, okay, if that's the case, do we have to tear down every building in America that was built by someone who might have been pro-Confederacy? And what happens to the descendants of those who served in the Confederate War? You know, I had the Starnes family. We had members who fought in that war. We were dirt poor sharecroppers, but we fought in that war. Does that mean the descendants of the Starnes family will have to find somewhere else to live?
Boy, doesn't that get complicated.
Yeah, I know it sounds ludicrous, but again, we're talking about tearing down statues of Abraham Lincoln here. So people are not thinking right, and we've got to get a handle on this, Jesse. We've got to.
Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.